Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And back at you, I say to all of you. And I bet, I'm so predictable now, you probably could have guessed that I was going to say thank you and back at you. You don't have to be psychic to know that. But I was thinking about that because a lot of people think they are psychic. And I have been to psychics who actually have predicted things, and I'm impressed by that. But then there are, of course, good psychics and bad psychics, very much like any trade, you know, like tattoo artists. And I learned that one the hard way. I said ear of corn, not Lena Horne. Doesn't even look like her. People say that we're all psychic, just some people are more in tune than others, and if you really pay attention to it, you can be psychic. And you know, I think everybody's experienced that. I've had dreams where all of a sudden they come true, and then you all of a sudden start analyzing all of your dreams, thinking, well, then if that's the case, if I dream something, you start paying attention. Like last night I had a dream, very, very vivid dream, that I was raising 6 kids in this like crazy 70s tract house with the help of a wisecracking housekeeper. And I thought, well, maybe I'll have a big family in my future, or maybe I fell asleep during a Brady Bunch marathon. One of the two. Some people think they're psychic, but they're really just saying the same thing that, somebody else, like if they say, oh, I knew you were going to say that. You know how you say something and somebody says, I knew you were going to say that? Which is not so difficult, because at some point in the evening, I'm going to say, bartender, I'll have another. They just state the obvious is what they do. It's not a prediction anymore when you're in the middle of a rainstorm and somebody says, boy, it's been raining and raining, huh? It's coming down. Or they see somebody who's 9 months pregnant and they go, you're going to have that baby any day now. But if you say that to somebody who's not pregnant, then you should predict a slap across the face and a how dare you? Gloria Estefan, she states the obvious all the time. She says, the rhythm is going to get you. How obvious is that? Who hasn't the rhythm gotten? Prove it, Tony. I'm getting closer and closer. 101. That was good. If you're watching, I'm trying to dance for exactly 1 minute. One day I did it, but oh man! Last Friday it was a 107, so that was hard. And then next week I think I'm going to take the week off. I'm not going to count it at all. On the show today, Angelica Houston is here. She's going to talk about a CBS movie she just directed, Riding the Bus with My Sister. And she's, of course, received an Oscar for the Best Supporting Actress in Prizzi's honor. You remember the fantastic movie that she was in with Jack Nicholson? And, of course, on the show, Grammy winner Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 is here. His debut solo CD called Something to Be. He's performing Lonely No More. I love him. I love Matchbox 20, and I love him. He sounds great, and the new CD is really good. Also, she was eliminated from American Idol a week and a half ago, and I can't believe it. I still cannot get over it. Nadia Turner is here. She's performing the Dusty Springfield song, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. Okay, I'm going to put my glasses on now. You know what that means. I got a letter. I'm going to share it with you. And this is from Michael Arnona from New Orleans, Louisiana, my hometown. And, okay, you change the flowers on the looky-loo to a hillside, but it's the trellis that must go. A trellis is too much work to keep up. Have you ever tried to paint a trellis? It's stressful. Please, I beg of you, the trellis must go, Michael. You know what? I love that my audience has good taste. I absolutely agree with you. We received so many letters complaining about the trellis, including one from me I wrote. I've never liked it. I don't know how I forget, because it's behind me. I don't see it that much. It's coming off. I don't know how, but it's coming. All right. It's done. Charlie, take it away. Firewood. Take it. Much better. We've never really drawn cows or anything on this little thing that... And then birds and stuff and trees. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to that as much. We're going to keep the looky-loo for sure, because you don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, you know that. So if you like the looky-loo, you're gonna love what we have online. Go to our website, you click on Ellen Shop, and you're gonna see we're selling the Party TV DVD, which is, it's all of our looky-loo images. Remember, we had the Yule log, and we had the spinning dryer, and the pizza in the oven, in the microwave. Oh, exciting, I tell you. And there's a bunch of new stuff available, and you don't want to miss that. Go to the website. And while you're there, take a minute. Tell us about your mom and how she's amazing, because it's Mother's Day coming up, and we want to honor some of the mothers. So even if you're not shopping, go to the website. Share with us what makes your mom so special. And, OK, now it's time. This is taken off. I can't believe it. I was joking around, but celebrity objects. Here it comes. All right, Susan Drew in Kirksville, Missouri, wrote us a letter. She says, I was watching today, and the tree in the background was distracting because I was trying to think of a celebrity lookalike to the face in the tree. I don't know what she's talking about, really, honestly, but see the tree in the background? She says there's a face there. You see it? All right, she thinks it looks like Jay Leno. If now that I see it, I know it does. It actually looks like the Lion King. Right? A little bit. I'm in trouble, though. People are looking at the tree when I'm talking. Stacy Vanderveen in Kelowna. Kelowna, British Columbia, sends a picture of this bun. And she thinks it looks like Alfred Hitchcock. It really does. It also looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy. John and Debbie Fay from Hubbard, Ohio, they sent a picture of a water stain on a ceiling tile. Look at that. You know, they think it looks like Lenny Kravitz. We think Link from the Mod Squad. Kelly Brunner from Midlothian, Virginia, sent us this picture of a Nintendo game Cube. And she thinks it looks like Rosie the Robot from the Jetsons. We think maybe SpongeBob SquarePants. Or, of course, our new favorite audience member, Carl. Patricia Daddorio from Newmarket, New Hampshire, sent us this picture of a cloud. Now, at first, I didn't see it, but she says it looks like Abraham Lincoln. All right, look at it. This will help you. How wild is that? We see it, we agree. Thanks for sending those great celebrity objects in. Okay, so our celebrity series has been so successful. First the babies, then pets, now objects. We thought we should try celebrity humans. So if you know a human or you happen to be a human that looks like a celebrity, send us a photo. It sounds crazy, but it just might be crazy enough to work. Don't go away. Angelica Houston is with us today, but when we come back, Nadia Turner from American Idol is here. It's been a week and a half since she's been voted off American Idol. I'm still upset. Please welcome to American Idol, Nadia Turner. I know you've had about a week and a half to think about it.
Oh, yes, I've had some time to just absorb it all.
Yeah. And to relax and catch your breath and everything.
Yeah.
And how do you feel? How do you, with processing this, how do you feel about it?
I still feel good about it. I still wouldn't have changed anything. You know, I feel from day one I went out there and I stayed consistently as far as being who Nadia Turner is. Yes, I know I pick songs that are offbeat that nobody knows, but that's okay, you know, and I'm just happy for as far as I made it. I'm just a very blessed person, so it's good.
You are very blessed, and we... I'm telling you. You know, because I was sitting and, you know, watching in my living room and I couldn't believe it was you. I couldn't believe that it was you that left, because I thought you were going to make it, you know, to the end. You were favored, I think, to be one of the finalists for sure. And I think you know that. People thought that you would make it, you know, at least until the finals, if not win the whole thing.
Well, thank you.
That's what I thought anyway. And now, so obviously people love you. You're going to be able to do what you want, but what's your immediately next for you?
Well, right now we have the charity single that's out. That's, you know, for the Red Cross. So everybody make sure you check that out, pick that up. And we have tour. I'm so looking forward to that.
Are you?
Tour, hello.
You like touring?
Yeah, well, I've never done it before. So to just
that's why
be
you think
on
you
the
like
road
it.
and just perform. Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, you know, to be on the road and performing for America, just, you know, letting people see once again who Nadia Turner is.
Yeah.
You know, it's good stuff.
And how long is the tour for?
The tour, maybe a couple of months, I think.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah. And who do you think will win? Is that okay for you to say, or do you feel politically like it's not safe to say?
As far as who will win, I really don't know. I really think it's anyone's fair game, because some favorites have gone as far as in the bottom three. Some favorites are just gone altogether. So you just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that when they did vote you off and you were allowed to sing one more time, people really saw your talent, which that's what's going to ultimately win out anyway. And it's your choice. If you decide to keep going and you want to be in this business, I think there's no stopping you, because I think you're so talented you can do anything you want to do. So. Our first guest has starred in such movies as Prizzi's Honor, The Grifters, and The Addams Family. She's also the talented director of the new TV film, Riding the Bus with My Sister. Please welcome Academy Award winner Angelica Houston. You're here.
I am too, and you're all such great dancers. I'm really impressed. This is definitely the way to start a show.
Oh, well, we practice before the show starts. We don't get the show started until everybody practices.
I know, I've been watching backstage.
You know that we watch you backstage. That we have it on, all the guests are watching. It's hilarious, isn't it?
It's pretty good, I have to say.
It's actually, some people don't get into it at all. Some people really get into it.
Some people have the moves.
Yeah. And some people don't. Carl, for instance. Where's Carl? Nope. No. Nope. All right. Carl won't do it. Do you dance? Do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Really?
In fact, I danced so strenuously last Friday that I was hobbling, actually, up until today. I've had several visits with the chiropractor, even to be able to sort of crawl onto your show.
Where were you that you were dancing strenuously?
I dance in a studio sort of a block away from my house, and I have a great guy who comes, who I've known since we used to skate together in the 70s in the Valley in Reseda. And his name is Valentino, which is a good name for a dancer.
Yeah.
And he puts me through an extraordinary kind of pretzel-like series of movements with it's not pretty. I wouldn't do it on your show.
It doesn't. Well, we'd like to see it. I know we would.
You're bad.
It doesn't sound like dancing pretzel-like moves. I don't know if Valentino's being honest with you.
Well, we start off with what he describes as a sort of slow ballet routine, which in fact is incredibly strenuous. And then we graduate to kind of floor moves and push-ups and what are those things for your tummy? Those tummy
Sit-ups?
tuck things, those things. And then
It's that
I
new
don't know
thing
why
people
I
are
have
doing.
problems remembering
Yeah.
that. Yes, it's my favorite, of course, my favorite exercise. And then we do a little salsa,
Oh,
just to polish it off.
it sounds like you're dating this
And
guy. It
then I
doesn't
go to
sound
bed.
like a...
Then I go to bed for the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Well, that's why you look so good, because you how often do you do that?
I do it about 3 times a week.
Really? Because you look great. You're such a cool woman. I mean, I think about you. You are like the essence of cool. And when I see you and Robert, your husband, y'all are just such a cool couple.
Well, thank you.
You really are. Robert
pretty
Graham, the
cool,
sculptor,
too.
who is her husband. Whenever I see you, I think you're just a very cool couple.
Thank you.
And your family history is just. I mean, we were thinking about it today. You know, your father and your grandfather have all won Oscars.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That 3 generations. Who else has done that?
Sorry?
Who else has done that?
I think we're sort of unique in that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Although
that-
the Coppolas are kind of
They're trying to catch
they're
up?
stalking us, I can
Yeah.
tell.
Oh, it's a rivalry.
It is.
Yeah. And when you were born, that's what's interesting too. Your dad was shooting African Queen.
Yeah, he was in the Belgian Congo with Humphrey Bogart and Kate Hepburn and
This is a
and Lauren
picture
Bacall.
of them when they were shooting African Queen.
And
What a cool picture that is.
it was the year of my birth. I won't tell you what year. However,
I haven't.
Yes.
Anyway.
That's your secret. And a runner came through the jungle. I think it took 3 days for him to get there. And finally, Bacall said, "For God's sake, John, tell us, what is it?" And he said, "It's a girl."
And then how long before he saw you when you were born?
I don't really remember. I was a little young, but it was, I think, at least 6 months or so.
Oh, really? Well, if you were Brittany Murphy, she'd be saying, "Oh, I remember exactly. I was 6 months old. He came right up to me, and I said, 'Hello, Father. How have you been?'" And then, you were modeling before you were acting, right? Is that right? Or you were acting and then modeling?
Well, I acted. I did a movie with my father when I was about 15 years old, which was a dreadful mistake for both of us. We had a horrible time. It was a movie called A Walk with Love and Death, and I had to be a sort of a maiden in a tower, and there's a young student passing through war-torn France, and we go looking for the sea together. It was a little soft. Particularly for my taste at the time. My taste ran more to the Rolling Stones. And after that, I got really bad reviews, so I decided I wasn't going to act again, and I left for New York. I'd grown up in Europe, and I started to model.
But that would seem to all of a sudden decide to model take a lot of confidence, because that's a tough profession, I would think.
Well, at the time, it seemed really easy to me because you got to wear beautiful clothes and no one criticized you. And
This is a picture of you when you were modeling. You look very, very similar to Cher.
I thought so. I like to think so. And in fact, yes, a lot of my school friends told me I look like Cher. And I had...
Look, there's a picture of you next to Cher.
Yes. I am Cher.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've never seen you together, I'll tell you that. Well, I actually dressed like that for a little while too. I don't know if you want to see all 3 of us together.
It's a wonderful look.
Yeah. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back with Angelica. Right back. We're back with Angelica Houston, and I understand before we start talking about the movie that you directed, you're very into making jellies and jams.
Yeah, I have a farm and I have all these fruit trees and...
Where's your farm?
It's up north.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do you grow?
I grow oranges and apples and, you know, unbelievable amounts of animals that just...
You grow animals?
Procreating, yes.
Wow. And do you sell them to companies? Or?
No. I actually have a plan. So hopefully...
To start a business?
Jams and jellies will be coming soon to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we were hoping that was going to be the case. We're trying to get you started. We actually got you some jars, and we're thinking of this is what you would the label, and we have caps and jars and you know,
Very lovely.
So that's
Do you
what.
cook, Helen?
Not at all. No. You need help?
I think so.
All right.
If this has anything to do
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. Well, I can put that on your head.
Yeah, you can.
But no, I could pick them from the trees.
Very good.
I would love to help you.
It's a date.
Okay. No, you should, because Paul Newman has a salad dressing. A lot of people have stuff, and we would love to have Angelica's jellies and jams.
Do I have to wear the hat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what's going to sell it. I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
All right. All right, and I'll get 30%. We'll negotiate. We'll
Okay.
talk about it. All right, so tell us about, by the way, and Bastard Out of Carolina, which I love that you directed.
Thank
and
you.
now you've directed this film, Riding the Bus with My Sister.
Yeah.
And tell us what that's about.
Well, it's about a girl who's mentally challenged who rides the bus in Reading, Pennsylvania. She's her sister is a photographer and quite well-to-do. Their father dies, and the photographer's sister has to come down and deal with the mentally challenged sister, who's played by Rosie O'Donnell, who's amazing.
So she's doing this serious role. You see, Rosie is this mentally challenged.
She's serious, but she's also really funny and really irritating and really adorable all at once.
And then Andy McDowell is also in it?
Andy McDowell's in it. She plays the photographer's sister.
Okay, and did your dad, did he give you advice on directing? Is there anything that you think of when you direct, or?
He said shoot the action, which I think is pretty good advice.
Yes. Right. All right, well, yeah, that's, I would have told you that. And I haven't won an Oscar, but that's good advice. So, all right, here's a clip from the film right now. Riding the Bus with My Sister airs Sunday, May 1st on CBS. Rob Thomas performs. After this, don't go away. And we're back with Rob Thomas. All right, and the reason that we're standing in front of a sushi bar is, are we hungry? Yes. But the main reason is Rob always wanted to learn how to make, stop.
It's good.
No, I know, but we have to learn how to make sushi from, well, we bring out a sushi chef from Y Cuisine.
Can I say it?
You say it.
All right, this is Chef Rodelio. I like that.
Rodelio, Chef Rodelio, come on out.
How are you doing, man? Good to see you.
Chef Rodelio from Cuisine.
E-Cuisine.
All right, so what's the hardest thing to...
Well, the hardest thing, basically we're going to start off with, we need to get our hands wet because we're dealing with sushi rice. We're going to make California rolls. Actually, we're going to make spicy tuna rolls, but yours are not too spicy.
Okay.
I think Rob likes some spicy stuff, so we'll get our hands wet first.
Get our hands
in our
wet.
bowls here, yeah.
All right.
Get them all nice
That's
and
not a
wet, all the
figure.
way down to the
That's
palms because we want to make sure the rice is stick to our hands.
Sure.
Then we're going to grab the rice, the whole ball of rice, exactly.
Yes.
And then we're going to put it on, we have seaweed paper, you have soy paper. So
Yes.
it's the different variations. We're going to start at the top of the, ready to go? So he rocked, now we're going to roll. Ready? All right, so at E-Cuisine, I make special rolls for everybody there. And,
I didn't even know they had soy paper.
Oh, soy paper is great.
But I like seaweed too. I didn't need to have just because people.
Whatever. You
It's a
don't
little
have
bit
to make a
softer,
problem.
yeah, exactly. So we're going to
All
let the
right.
rice spread out all the way?
Oh, all the way?
All the way. We're going to bring it all the way down.
Oh, I never knew
I
that.
think I've made a horrible mistake already.
Yeah. Is there
Because
a
it
way?
doesn't want to
The fun
go.
part about making sushi,
This
use
is-
your hands. There's
Oh,
nothing, no wrong or
also,
right.
this is a different kind of rice than you
Exactly.
normally
This
would
is
make.
a short grain rice.
Short grain.
Short grain rice.
And it's sticky, right?
It's sticky. It has a little bit of
What-
vinegar in here, a little bit of sugar to give it a little
Oh,
flavor.
so we didn't even know how to start. He's not really teaching us because he doesn't want us to learn, so we'll keep going to
Well,
him.
the hardest part is that, is the rolling part.
It
That's
means
where people
at
get
home are going to try to follow along, and they're just going to put regular rice with wet hands and not know what they're doing and end up going out for
How are we
sushi.
looking? All right,
My-
so we're going to do inside-out rolls. That means with the rice on the outside.
Right.
Okay?
well,
Okay.
All right,
I
so we
think
get
mine
it.
would
You guys
rather
do
be on
pretty
the
good.
inside.
No,
My rice isn't I don't have attractive rice.
Well, let's flip it over.
it'll be attractive.
Actually, let's add a little sesame seeds on one. on
Don't
the
ever be
rice.
ashamed of your rice.
Got the sesame seeds
So
right here?
add sesame seeds?
Yeah, toss some sesame seeds on top of the rice.
Where are they?
They're right here, right in the
Oh,
center. We're
all
gonna
right.
go in order. Yeah, beautiful.
There.
You would have lasted a day in my kitchen,
Well,
but it's okay.
but look at my soy. It doesn't even. Yeah, I don't
All
have
right,
a.
let's see if we can make this go, right? We can still
Okay,
make,
going
we can
upside
still make it
down.
work.
I'm going to have to pay
vegetarian?
people to
We're
eat
going
my
vegetarian?
sushi. Then nobody's.
All right, let's
All
get
right.
we're going to get some of this tuna mixture on there.
Where's the tuna go?
Tuna's gonna go right on top of the paper,
Okay.
right in the center.
All right.
We'll make a nice roll. Look at that.
Rob, you're doing fine.
that?
I'm a master chef.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you help at home like this? I mean, not sushi, but do you help with your wife?
Not if she can help it. No, I don't.
Uh-huh. You ruin things?
I try to help,
Uh-huh.
and she's not having any
All
of
right,
it.
you got a
All
nice
right.
roll?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to be a roll. All right. Yes,
Oh, is it a roll? I'm like
I know.
spreading it across my...
He's not.
Oh, we can do it.
I'm telling
like
you, he
spicy tuna
ultimately.
pate.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You see, but it's getting your hands in there and just having some fun with it. All right, we're making, ready? We're gonna roll. Take
Here we
the
go.
left side,
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
touch the first corner there,
Uh-huh.
and then let it roll towards the right.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
Look
Yes.
at that. That's a masterpiece. You
Something
got- that
looks
good.
very. Something looks very wrong with mine.
All right, so then we're gonna use the mat to press it down. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll
You have your own
salvage that one.
television show.
I know.
All
Well,
right, we're gonna grab the mat
thank God I won't have to. Yes.
it over?
Yes.
this way.
To,
the blanket.
because you're ashamed of it. Is that why?
Absolutely.
I know
And
what
then
you're
we're
doing.
gonna press it down. Hope we can salvage the shape of that.
All right.
There. See, look, we're gonna
Yeah.
make it happen and pull it right off.
Yeah.
See, not too bad.
Yes.
All right, well, look, now we're gonna cut it. These are very sharp knives.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
All right, so be careful. Grab the knife.
Yeah. Thanks. That looks like a,
Look at
a
No,
bad.
but the
at
best
that.
part is we can decorate it. We can hide all those things.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we grab our knives.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut it in the center first. All right, and then the center again of this side, the right side.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, no, I'm
Center
still
again
here.
of the left side. Then in between all the other cuts, we're gonna get 8 pieces out of this roll.
8.
8. Yes.
How about 4? How about
Okay.
4 really big pieces?
4 really good pieces. They become hand rolls then. So we can do
Oh,
hand
no,
rolls.
look at that. That's not supposed to happen either.
No.
Well, that's why you have to come into the restaurant.
why-
You have
that's
to
what
look
I'm
like
saying.
cuisine.
Nothing I've
That's why
ever
we have
eaten
you
in
come
any
in.
restaurant
No,
ever.
nothing
Cuisine,
ever
we're gonna
looks
do
like that.
All right, so we
Yeah.
can
So those are
just put it
perfect.
on our plate. We're gonna do a quick decoration real quick.
Absolutely.
All right, so we can hide all the mess.
Oh, here we go. Presentation.
So we can toss
It's
some of
all
the-
about presentation.
Exactly. Look at that. We're gonna toss some of these. We're gonna toss some of these crispy onions on top. Got that? Beautiful.
Oh man.
Toss
They
some of
look
these on
slow.
top.
And
Look
toss some of
beautiful.
those on top?
Yeah, there we go. We'll hide a little bit more. Well, we have to taste it. Let's go. Let's taste it. You dip in a little bit of soy sauce.
No, thank you.
No?
I don't want to taste mine.
Really?
Rob, you taste
We got
yours.
some wasabi in here.
Why
with a
was
little
this
bit of
your
soy
dream,
sauce.
by the way?
Because a lot of my fans, for some reason or another, think that I can cook. And I think it's because when I first started out, I used to lie a lot, and I told someone that I could cook. And now I have to say no, and so I have to create something that I know how to do. This is not it.
No. That'll teach you to lie next time.
Yeah.
Taste yours and see how you like it.
Okay, you ready?
That's going to be really spicy. You have a lot of wasabi in
It's,
there.
I have a lot of
Awesome.
everything in
Or
here
whatever
because it's
that
the
is.
biggest piece of tuna I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be sorry. Do you need some water?
You want ham water?
You
We're
can log
gone
on
now.
our website to purchase a copy of Rob Thomas's CD, Something to Be. Everybody in the audience is getting a copy of his CD. We'll be right back. Don't go away. I want to thank Angelica Houston, Rob Thomas, Nadia Turner, and Chef Rodelio. Anybody want any spicy tuna roll? I have some left over. Really? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.